Hello, beautiful, powerful women of the light. This is me, Aashtara, and I welcome you to this space. I hope that today you're feeling beautiful, you're shining your light, and you're remembering who you are in God, Source. And today's session is welcoming in support for the nervous system. So if you've got the time and the space and you would like to lay down or sit down comfortably so that you can allow your body, your vessel, perfect time and space to know that it is loved, that it is cherished, and that it is fixed. It is already whole. We don't need to add any stories coming from the mind about needing to be healed or to heal others. In reality, we simply just need to be. And it is only because we have accumulated and acquired in our nervous systems, in our cellular patterns, different beliefs, structures, and conditionings, that we have forgotten that we are whole, that we are not separate, that we are actually a one unity entity, conscious mind, expanding itself, and that in this expansion, as the spark of divine soul and source that you are, you receive the experiences that your mind chooses to believe. And so when you're able to align your mind, your body, your nervous system with the supraconsciousness, with the one unity consciousness mind, that in essence we all come from and we all are, then life becomes to spin through different wheels, no longer in a downward spiral, but instead we allow ourselves to really be who we be. And now that might be tricky if we are to think it with the human mind, but when we let go of the conditionings, the stories, the beliefs, then it simply is. There is nothing else really to do, to be, or that there is. We just are. And so when you're able to anchor in this vibration of who you truly be and live in it, anything else that is not aligned with it, the stories, the worries, the challenges, the so-called past, the future, the present challenges, it all dissipates. It all fades away into the nothingness that it really is. Because remember that in that one unity conscious mind that you be, the meaning that you give to life is really all there is. Which means that you can put your focus and your attention on anything that you wish to experience. And now again, it It is sometimes easier said than done, but only because it's still lingering in us, the so-called labeled trauma, or the damage, the hurt, the wounding, the distress, the overwhelm, the fear, the heaviness, the density of what has been experienced through our experiences here in our three-dimensional life on earth. But in reality, in this state of simply being, of being the purity of your own innocence, of being the purity of who you truly be, there is no reason to not rejoice, because everything is peaceful, everything is. And those old stories and those old challenges and that which has been accumulated in your nervous system and at a cellular level might be through generational patterns or wounds or unresolved issues. It might be from so-called past lifetimes or timelines. It might be from instances when in reality all that happened was that you forgot to be. Was that you forgot that who you be is one with love. And when you remember this, everything else fades away, because nothing else is needed. No stories of the mind, no past vengeance, no separation. The nervous system immediately co-regulates. It goes back to its own state of homeostasis, to wellness, to the well-being that it remembers it is. Because let's face it, we are wise. We are truly wise. And when abiding and grounding ourselves in this divine intelligence that we truly be, nothing else matters. There are no challenges, no external forces, no comparison or competition. There is no need to prove oneself or to even feel. We reside in the peace of what is. And so, dear sisters, beloved souls, remember through your breath, consciously inhaling the beautiful air that we are granted, that allows to exhale anything that is not needed or necessary for the well-being of our vessels, of ourself. We remember, and in this constant process that is being automatically
with oneness
through our divine intelligence,
one unity,
conscious mind. And oh, what a true gift this is, to be able to experience a life in this three-dimensional reality as the conscious expansion of oneness, in the reality that it is, that you can live through, experience, explore, expand into, and be aware of whatever it is you truly, consciously choose and place your attention upon. And whether that is a sound or a smell, whether that is a peaceful stance, the moment when you watch your kid grow, look at you in the eyes or give you a hug. Maybe you prefer to focus on a sensation in your body or on the wind brushing your skin. It is you, magical being, who creates these magical portals into the reality that you want to live. And oh, what a beautiful gift we have been granted as powerful source decided to get to know itself through its own experience in this three-dimensional world. And no longer abiding by separation, the nervous system soothes, calms down, and regulates itself in the remembrance of who we be. Letting go, even if simply for a short moment, the stories of the mind, the worries, the unforeseen circumstances, the pain suffered, or the uncertainty of the unknown that's coming. All of that is relinquished into the background when the nervous system has the space and the belief that it is safe to be who you be in this present moment. Letting this sink in through your breath, inhaling it and allowing every single cell in your body feeling this remembrance of knowing who you be in the connectedness with oneness, with source, with the light of love. And oh, what a truly magical world when we all unite in this love and abide by it. When we all come home and in the remembrance we act as one. We put our forces together. We lay next to one another in companionship, building one another up, rising one another up, cheering one another up, and allowing ourselves to be the best version of who we be in the protection, understanding, and supportive encouragement of that purity and essence that you be. And you know what, my dear sister, powerful being of the light, it all starts from within. this means is that nothing can be accomplished in the external world unless you truly first find it within. And in this awareness and with that embodiment of who you truly be, you can allow the access to it to others. So let your nervous system calm down. Let it be soothed by the immortal, eternal, ever-present presence of the light that you be in this world. And let any stories, any worries, any so-called past experiences, traumas, wounding, feel free to be released at its own rhythm, at its own pace. There is no need to rush in this game of expansion. No need to rush. We simply be. So allowing yourself to find the courage to quieten the mind so as to feel the reverberance of your cells as they vibrate in this beautiful, meaningful, compassionate essence that is the innocence of your oneness with what is. As you melt into this moment, everything becomes one. You are one with the cells in your body, with the air that is touching your skin, with the invisible forces and energetic realms that are surrounding us. You are one with your aura, with your chakras, with the release that is happening within you, with the reconnection with oneness source. You are one with all that is. And so the question now is, who would you like to be? Picture that in your third eye. Allow for this feeling to cocoon and envelop you so that you truly reassure your nervous system that it is okay to be. It is okay to be. In fact, there is nothing else that can be or has to be but to be. And whether that is this or that, they're only labels that are coming from the mind. They're only stories. Trying to figure out some kind of certainty to which we hold on to, so as to not feel the vastness of the space and the void which we actually be. But it is only in this space of expansion and vastness, stillness and surrender, in the silence, in the unknown, in the yet not formalized future or present. That form is created. And form is only used for God Source itself to experience who it is. So allow yourself to be, dear sister. Allow yourself to be. And in this being, and in this knowing, and in this feeling of the sensations of the oneness with your body and the body of Christ, the tunnel to source, to light, to essence, to the divine, you truly know who you are. And you truly know who you choose to be in this three-dimensional reality. Now, in knowing this, the decisions don't matter. They fade away. They fall through. Because all that is required from you is to be this that you be. And in being so, you are guided to the next step in the way, because you are being lived through by this divine intelligence that is actually the life force energy that is you. And when you, your little ego, your little limited mind, is allowed to have the show run by this divine intelligence that is so pure, so powerful, so innocent in its own essence, then life begins, my sister. Then life truly begins. Because you no longer abide by the human rules of competition and comparison or lack. Because fear dissipates in the power of the almighty source of light. Because being who you be is all that is required from you in this perfect moment of time. And there is only here, and there is only now. So there is only presence in the one mind of Source. Why don't you allow yourself to be it and to extend this beautiful gift to the rest of humanity, so that we can all hold hands together and live life abiding by this divine intelligence that runs through each and every one of us. And oh, what a beautiful magical portal into the new earth is now being birthed. And you know, your mission is simply to anchor this in as much of your day as you can. so that we allow one another the gift of remembrance, so that every business and entrepreneurship and venture that is started by any human mind abides by this rule of the fifth dimensional realm of compassion and unity in oneness, of the running of the blueprint through divine intelligence. And so it is, dear sisters. If you would like to anchor in this path, let us say a prayer that you can repeat with intent, so that blessings be on their way to all. I now release any patterns of trauma and pain. I transmute my suffering into healing for others to have the way paved. Let there be peace, let there be love, let there be happiness and abundance in my home and heart. I welcome in blessings, supportive care, ease, joy, and the company of beautiful souls to surround me and my path. Let us now walk the dharmic way together. Let it unfold. And as so it is told, so it is. Blessings may come. Be on their way to me now. Much love, my sisters. Rest in the peace of God. Allow for this beautiful, powerful energy and transmittance of the light to fill and fulfill your home, your heart, your neighborhood, and expand it to the whole of earth, anchoring in the crystalline grid that is now a part of the new earth. Much love and many blessings. Until next time.